strong gains in stocks globally, US into Asia, Mark, as a result of what the Fed rate cut theme. Does that live on? US futures have rolled over a little.
Yeah, I think that the sell-off that we started in stocks about 4 weeks ago is still not fully exhausted. I know that's been a kind of repeated refrain of mine for the last few weeks. I understand why people are rushing to buy the dip very quickly, but it just doesn't feel like that the pain in the digital asset sector has fully played out. And sure, there's not a direct transition, but that is weighing on the margin on some of those popular retail names and some of the most popular momentum stocks, and that is dragging on the sector. I don't expect a major pain, and as we've talked about a lot, I think the AI bubble will continue to inflate very, very strongly into 2026. I am just not convinced that we're ready to get right back on the bubble bandwagon already. I think from here until Christmas will continue to be difficult and not the usual Santa rally.
Does it matter, though? AI, yeah, that's obviously a huge market theme. But as long as the Fed's cutting, who cares?
I think that ultimately the AI theme is much bigger. It's what drives the US economy. It's driving all the biggest valuation stocks in the world. So for markets, the AI theme matters much more. It is true that at the moment, there seems to be a very outsized reaction, surprisingly so, to small moves on whether the Fed cuts by 25 basis points or not in December, which seems kind of ridiculous. I actually think that, Powell's got the votes to probably push through a cut at the margin. I think that's the way we're going, and that will help the stock market. But that's not coming for, I think it's 3 weeks from today. So, they've still got quite a bit of time. Or maybe it's, 2 weeks from today. So you still got, until then, I think it's going to be tough for stock markets. And I'm not sure that's going to be the game changer that people are looking for.
Mark, does a cut in December mean a cut in January?
No, I don't think that's necessarily the case. I mean, clearly, if they cut in December, it's going to be super, super debated. And as I said, I understand the uncertainty out there. If you ask me now, I think it's more likely they will just about cut in December, but there's a lot of data coming in between today and tomorrow before Thanksgiving that might help kind of clarify that. But I think that even if they cut, I think it'll remain very, very difficult to have kind of consensus behind it, which means we don't necessarily follow through. The overall theme, though, going to next year is that we know this, we've known this for a while, is that the Fed is going to provide easier monetary policy than orthodox economics would suggest, and that is supportive for the stock market. Growth at the moment seems to be holding up okay, but driven by the AI capex boom. If the AI capex boom blows up, then the economy is not robust enough to hold up because it is a K-shaped economy. And that's why ultimately it is the AI theme that dominates absolutely everything else out there.